Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning into the stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning into the stream here. All right, 1 second. I got to pull up this. I'm gonna hopefully, there we go. Yo, what's up? Hold on, I got to pull up these other stocks really quickly. So Qs, we're going to go for SPY. We got Tesla pulled up. I want to go over IWM. What else do we got? All right, now hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a couple good ones today. I will tell you that. All right, 1 second here. All right, we got pretty much everything pulled up. Great. So now let's go ahead and tell the team we're on live. So give me 1 moment. I actually got to pull up this other chat really quickly, and then we'll tell the team we're on live. So I do want to go over the Qs first. Let's move this over here so you actually can see my screen. Man, that's gonna be crazy. Today looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna send a couple notifications. Let's see here. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, we're sitting like 2 out right now. Let's go. All right, yeah, let's go over the Qs. And honestly, this move kind of already happened, which is crazy, right? So yesterday, we ended up having this clear gap up, no consolidation. Not wake up. Yo, Liz, what's up? Yeah, Qs went crazy, man. And honestly, what's wild is I feel like there's a lot more downside. So give me a second here. We're gonna get rid of all this. Dang, honestly, I wish that. So it looks like we have a box here. All right, so we got a box there. And then I'm seeing that under this wall, which we kind of are already there, as you can see. So I would like to see if we can break under this box and go down to the 652. And then I'll probably leave a couple runners down to 649 and then try to test my luck and see if we can hit a little bit further down. So that's what I like there. If it doesn't leave me. So that looks really good. We got empty space, which is here. So clean little gap up there. Excuse me. But yeah, clean little gap there, empty space. I want to see if we can get that. So my first TP would be that 654. But it looks like we're trying to get there now. So we'll see how this plays out. And if it does end up hitting, or if we close under, kind of want to see if we can retest this 655, because this is where buyers will have that control there. So yeah, it looks like we're dropping, aren't we? And don't worry, I'll turn this back on, so give me a second here. But yeah, so that's on the Qs there, and then upside, if we end up, let's just say if we go back into this box here. So hold on, let's see. So if we go back into the 655 and we retest here, hold on. 1 second. All right, there we go. Then I would want to see some upside. But yeah, right now, just more of like a let it play out. Let's see what happens here. But yeah, that's on the Qs. Lots of empty space on this downside. I will tell you that. And then under that 651, there is another clean move. So, dang, we might have some legs down, don't we? All right. All right, so we'll go over, yo, what's up, everyone? And yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments after we knock out these ETFs and a couple other ones. Yeah, we're going to be going over a lot more. So let's see here. And let's go ahead. Honestly, we can go ahead and get rid of this here. Tesla. Yep, Tesla will be next. KO. All right, yep, got you guys. let's see here. 2 hour, 1 hour chart. You know, I feel like, all right. 708. Okay, so this is what I see here. This is on we're gonna go to his 2 hour chart. This is on SPY here, and I basically see there's a little gap here. So there's a gap here, obviously a little gap in there. What I would like for us to do is break under that 706 and go down to this 704. So that's if we end up getting there. You can see we got a nice little pocket below us, and yeah, this is like a bigger move, of course, or at least a higher time frame. And then we'll go down to a nice lower time frame here, maybe even 30-minute. Let's see what we got. Yo, Dark Trader, what's up? What's up? Good to see you guys and gals. So this is more of like a range. But if we get under that, what, 708, there's a nice or small move down to that 707. And I'll probably leave runners trying to reach more downside. So that's what I see there. And then as for the upside, I will be honest, I would want some structure to be built. Unless if we come down to the 708 and then reject off of this for the upside. But yeah, pretty much same thing, empty space. We just need some structure there. Stinky, good morning, bro. Am I short today? Honestly, I'm only gonna play what the stocks or what the chart says, honestly. I mean, there is a lot of empty space below us, and it looks like it's trying to continue, but we'll see how things play out. You know, we could end up reversing and pushing all the way back up. So if that happens, I'm just gonna follow the charts pretty much. All right, so that's on SPY, the Qs, Tesla, and then we're gonna do IWM. Let me see where IWM is. Oh brother, oh brother. Yeah, that looks crazy. Yeah, that looks very wild. All right, let's do Tesla first though. Yo, Shirley, thanks for reposting the stream. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? So, honestly, for Tesla, we're going to go ahead and get rid of all this. And let's go to, actually, let's go to a higher time frame first really quickly before I do anything else. So I do see a higher time frame, see a lower time frame as well. Give me a second here. Okay, so this is going to be probably like a next leg down, I would say. So right here, this is if we do plan on dropping today. Yo, Tony, what's up, bro? I think Glock said something about that this morning, or someone did. Not sure who it was. All right, so as you can see inside the Discord, pretty much same exact thing. We got empty space. So in other words, in the English language, we got a nice pocket that I would like to go into. So we got to break through this 364. Probably take it down to 353. That's if we do end up getting there. So we got a nice pocket beneath us. Basically, we need to break through this wall, and then would like to see this empty space here. So it actually looks good, it looks clean. But as of right now, we are not there yet. So let's go to the current price action, see where we're at. Maybe even a 30-minute chart here. You know, I actually do like this a lot. So, hold on. It looks good, it looks good. Let me see this 45-minute really quickly, 30 minutes. All right. So under us, clear as day, there's empty space here. So before we get down to that 364, we would definitely have to tap into this, of course. I'm hoping. So I might have to tweak this. So yes, I might have to tweak this chart up just a bit here. What I'm hoping is we make a box like this. And basically what I mean, and I'll probably try to take it down to 366, but we do have empty space that's under us, and it looks good. But I will say I might have to tweak this up depending on how this candle will close. Hopefully we bounce like this. You can see how we're bouncing. Then we get on that 372. There's empty space here, and then 376. See up to that 377, and then probably leave a couple runners because there is a lot more to this upside. So that's what I can see, and you can see we got a little lotto above that 380 to that 386. So there's a small pocket here as well. So that's if we do want to get a move on Tesla today. So looks really good. He said, why are we dropping this? Dude, honestly, I was thinking it could have been some news for today. What today is Tuesday. Hold on one second here. So we had a couple red folders or whatever. Probably a little bit of 10 a.m. news, and then tomorrow, as you can see, we do got FOMC. So press conference statement. So it should be pretty interesting. Hopefully we end up getting a nice little move though. So that's what I see there. All right, SPY, we did that. All right, hold on, let's see. I gotta write some things down. Yo, Ferg, what's up, dude? Let's go, man. Honestly, I should have like swung it, but I don't really swing cues like that. To be honest, I like to play them during the day. Maybe leave like a runner or whatever. But yeah, yesterday's levels, you can see that hit today. So yeah, this was that empty space here. So there's that clean little gap up. Obviously, we finally got that close under, and then yeah, straight up empty space. All right, so that's there. What else do we got? So we got to do IWM. I want to do IWM, AMD. We'll do Apple. What else we got? Yo, Chris, what's up? What's up? Let me see here. Dude, I almost typed in Chris instead of PLTR. Yo, Zane, thanks for pulling up to the stream, bro. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Let's say screw this. And honestly, this was a box that we had earlier, or at least that I had here. So I remember this one amazingly. You can see this hit the imbalance perfectly, and then we went right back up. Yo, Glock, what's up, man? All right, so for IWM, this is what I got here. Not saying this will hit. I mean, who knows? All these trades could end up losing. You know what I mean? So just make sure you're doing research, of course. But seeing a clean little gap here, no consolidation. And then what I got is a nice big old box here. So this is literally the same one too. So we're on this 4 hour. So yeah, under this, what, 274? So I got a body candle, wick here. Want to see if we can break that and then try to get down to that 269. I like it. Let me see here. So yeah, we do have empty space under us here, and you can see within like the last couple minutes or whatever, or more than a couple minutes, we've been dropping and dropping and dropping. So I'm thinking if we do not go into this empty space here, so like let's just say if we don't break under this 274, you can see where we're wicking at. So we're like wicking here. Like as soon as we touched here, we went back into the box, You can see back to the box there. So if we don't go to this empty space and we reject, I might try to see if we can take it to the upside, at least up to that 276. That would be pretty cool. But I would like the downside. I would like the empty space here. So it looks decent, but just gonna have to see how that plays out. So just like yesterday, obviously I only play the charts. See the Qs here, we had the empty space, end up trimming really nicely, stopped out of the rest, So I only play what the charts are saying, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. So this is what I would like to see. So you can see Apple there, IWM. We got empty space here, and I want us to see it like a close outside the box, and then tackle into this empty space. So that's all I would want to see. You can see what a couple members did there yesterday. Shout out to Lon as well. You see what a few members did. So yeah, we had a couple decent plays. See those lotto calls yesterday on Tesla. You can see what they did there. So yeah, we're going to be looking for the same little setup. So you can see how we post plays, and then yeah, if they hit, they hit. They don't, they don't. All right, IWM. All right, we did that. AMD. Yo, Lon, thanks for sharing the live stream. Shango, you too as well, bro. All right, hold on, let's see. So I think we got to go over. So yeah, we got POTR, Apple. We haven't went over NVIDIA either, have we? No, we haven't. Man, I missed the cues. No, yeah, no worries. You're good. You're good. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's the that's the first thing that I do, and then so that's like at the start of the live stream. All right, so man, you know what's crazy about this? I still like the downside. So it really just depends on, you know, what we do here for the cues. Obviously, under us, we got a nice pocket here. Nice pocket there. Empty space is here. I got a box we need to break. Obviously, yes, we did end up breaking this wall here. But now I want to see if we can retest. So I would like to see if we can retest this 655. So basically, I want us to see if we can reject here and then target to the downside. But if I see us going back into the box and like we have like a strong close, and then we do not want to go to this downside here, then might end up taking this to the upside. So it's more of like a react for me, and I feel like all these plays are. So yeah, if we end up rejecting and want to go down, that's fine. Obviously, if we want to go back up, that's fine as well. So just gonna read and react to this one and see how things play out. I just hope we don't do this. So I don't want to do this here. Just go back and forth. Yo, Julius, what's up, dude? Let's go. This is day trading. So yes, we do day trading and swings. So let's just say if I don't have a day trade, man, I'll wait for the swings. If I don't have a swing, I'll wait for the day trade. But yeah, that's pretty much what we do here. So you can see all my charts, what we post. Some are swings, some are day trades. This one yesterday, day trade, boom. You can see this one, obviously swing or day trade swing. And then, yeah, that's that. You can see literally all the other plays that we get into. Shout out to Glock for this one. That was a play from Glock. But yeah, that's it. And we try to get in, get out. They hit, they hit. They don't, that's fine. You can see what happened on NVIDIA there. You can see a couple members there. You can just kind of scroll through and see. And then how we post setups, how we post our charts. And then gave something very clear yesterday. Tesla. And then we actually hit that final TP too before we dropped. So that was that. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. If you're brand new, I would say either just watch my free streams or join the free Discord. We do have the VIP chat too. That's where we pretty much do all the work. Let me see. So we did IWM, AMD. We got to do Apple. Ooh, man. All right. All right. All right. Looks like something hit here. So it looks like we're sitting at an imbalance. Let me see here. SOFI, yep. AMZN. Yo, Cruel, what's up, dude? You know what's crazy? I still like this. And I would want to start fresh from this, but I like where we're sitting at right now, which is an imbalance. So I would say it's like a more of a 50-50 chance here, which honestly looks good. So right now, as you can see here, we got the empty space. So we actually broke outside this box here, and then we fled down into this imbalance. This I charted this. I don't even remember charting this one. I think it was yesterday though. So yeah, we ended up breaking under this consolidation area, this spotter box there, and then we targeted into this downside. I kind of like to see down to that 304, so if we can get down there, 304.22. But what I would like to see is, so let's just say if we don't want to hit that downside, we'd like to see if we can reject this 315, so you can see where we're sitting at. I want to see if we can like dip down a bit and then maybe go up from this imbalance range. That's what I like there if we don't want to finish that move down to that 304. So yeah, that's what I like, which looks good. Obviously, I could break it down on the lower time frame, and obviously above that 326 could end up going up a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Hold on. So there is a box here, you know what I mean? Oops, there we go. All right, so yeah, we got some empty space above us and below us here. So yeah, that's what A and B. So right now we're at the imbalance. So if we end up rejecting, let's see us back up. All right, so that's there. We got a nice little pocket. It looks really, really good. He said, first FOMC without Powell, kind of nervous. Dang, that's crazy. Hold on, so that's tomorrow. All right. AMB's in a good spot. Okay, cool. Now let's pull up all these other stocks and trades. We got to do Apple. We got to do PLTR. We got to do hold on, let's see. SOFI I did read. And yes, if you are, and I want to do NVDA. NVDA. He's got one more. Okay, cool. AMZN. Oops, no, I'm gonna do that. It's AMZN. All right, nice. Wednesday will be his last. Dang, that's crazy, man. Crazy. All right, so yeah, let's do PLTR first, and then we'll knock these other ones out. So let's see here. And honestly, let's go to a nice, maybe a 4-hour chart. And honestly, I still like this 4-hour chart here. 4-hour, 2-hour. And what I got here. So I got something here, right? Clean a little gap down, no consolidation. Easy. But we do have to break above this potter box. So we did end up getting above what yesterday. We had a small little push there. Couple members did end up getting to that and getting to some trims, and honestly, I do want to swing this. So this has been on my list, my swing list for a while, and I want to see if we can get above that 143. We can get there. There's that empty space up to that 149. So I still like it a lot. It just needs to like commit now. That's literally all that I'm asking. I just want us to commit, and we got that empty space. So looks really, really good. All right, cool. Wednesday will be his last. Oh wow. All right, so we'll do Apple really quickly, and then SOFI, NVDA. That looks crazy. Yo, Black, I know you see this, man. ALAB, PLTR down. Oh, okay, I didn't do the downside, did I? Okay, yep. Yeah, we got some downside. So I like the 2-hour chart, which doesn't look too bad. And this was pretty much my same wall that I had here. So you can see, yes, we got the empty space here. We know where buyers have this control, which is at this 140 mark. So if we break under that, so wouldn't want to like a 2-hour close, but depending on how we move, if we're moving like pretty fast, and I'll try to lower time frame. So that's what I would want to do there, which looks pretty good. All right, so we got that. Looks decent. Right now, we're inside of consolidation. So that's my chart there under that 140 if we can get that. So not too bad there. Not at all, not at all. All right, SOFI, NVDA. We're going to go over this one first because I feel like it's very self-explanatory, at least for me. So this looks beautiful. This looks like... yeah, that looks crazy. So, hold on. Maybe I should write some things down. Yo, love my Wi-Fi. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. NVDA. All right, so under this 207. So under this 207 range, this is what I got here. I would like to see if we can drop down. So we got a box here, and we can go ahead. Honestly, I can go ahead and redo it. So basically the first thing I seen was this clean gap up here. And we got basically a nice box. So you can see where we are having trouble getting under our wall, which is at this 207 mark. So you've got a body candle wick here. We break under this box. I'll be looking for the next resistance, which is down to that 290. So that's if we can get there. And obviously my first TP will be the middle of the move, and that's from the entry to the exit. So that's the literal middle, which is the 50% mark. So all I would want to do is have like a close under this wall here, and then have this empty space move, which looks good. Upside. Is there upside? Possibly. Okay, just maybe. So I would want to say if we reject this 207 and don't go into the empty space there, and I'll see, got a little floor at this, what, 212 range. Definitely have a trim there. So there is a little bit of a pocket here, and then here as well. So it doesn't look too bad. Yo, T-Man, what's up, Red Eagle? Good to see you guys. ASTS in the queues. All right, yeah, I can take a look there, no worries. All right, so we did PLTR. We got to do Apple, SOFI. All right, so SOFI. This is one that's All right, 1 second here. All right, let's see. Yo, Jazz, what's up? What's up? If anyone has any other requests, you can drop those in the comments. We'll try to go pretty much over everything. So yeah, right now here, so I'll be honest, I like the downside and I want the downside, but this has been playing around, and you can see we've been pretty much playing around in between these two levels for quite a while. So it looks like we did end up building a little bit more consolidation, and so the next level we would have to break under will be this, what, 1831 to try to see this downside. But yeah, that's if we plan on dropping. But right now it just looks like we build another box, build another area consolidation that doesn't want to move quite yet. So we'll see how that plays out. Obviously upside, if we do ever get up there, we got so much, and I mean like so much empty space. So what, clear gap down here, clear gap down here, so that's above that 1964 I got. Want a 24-hour close above that wall, and then yeah, we got some empty space there. So they all look pretty good. I just want to move, and that's it. So I'll be keeping watch on this, see if we can hit the downside, but we end up going up, there's that. Yo, Shirley, what's up? BE has earnings. BE, all right. Yeah, we'll take a look there. So hold on, let's see. So we got to do KO. We'll pull up okay. Is that happening right now, or is that like this afternoon? So what, AMD? Oh, we didn't. Did we do Amazon? Did we do Amazon? I'm not sure if we did. All right. INTC. Okay, okay, perfect. I was like, it looks like I did it, but I don't think I did. I got you, bro. My bad. So yeah, don't mean to ignore anyone. It's just like 1,000 charts flying at me. So, and honestly, we can go ahead and get rid of this. Or actually, we can look at a time frame, 2 hour, 1 hour. Let me see here. Okay. So, yeah, this is what I got here. And this kind of looks like the AMD chart that I had. You didn't do it in Apple too? Okay, cool. So yeah, I got Amazon and Apple. We'll do these first, and then yeah, we'll knock out these other ones here. UPS dot. Bro, I saw it. It looked like a really good setup. And I was like, I looked at it. I was like, dude, there's earnings on this. And I was like, yeah, screw that. But yeah, we can go over that too, man. All right, Amazon here. This is what I had here. We had this clean gap up here, no consolidation. We did end up getting a break under this 259. So I will say, so this is not really going to be a box play. This is going to be more of like levels, I would say. Obviously, there is a box here. Like if I wanted to, there could be a box there. Above this is what, 262. Oops, I don't want to do that. Up to that, what, 264. So yeah, there is a nice pocket here. But I will say, if we go back, and hold on, I can make that in balance too, so. Oops. All right, so if we end up going back into this 259 range, that looks like a potential speculative to the upside. That's if we do end up going back into that 259. Obviously, if we reject it, then I would like to see back to this 257 and then hopefully finishing back to that 255. So I feel like this level here is going to be a very crucial level here that we would have to break through. So yeah, that's what I can see, which looks good. So if this candle didn't happen, yeah, under that 259 would have been perfect play. But yeah, that's what I can see there. And obviously, yes, Amazon has a crazy move here, which isn't quite there yet. Not quite yet. All right, now let's take a look at Apple. So that's on Amazon. So that's like more of a react to those levels, see what we can do there. All right, now Apple, we'll do the Qs after 2, or I want to take a look at them. All right, let me see here. Let's see. 4 hour. Yeah, I might have to get rid of all this. They report after hours. All right. Oops, not me to do that. All right, so, and I know my charts look very, very like, yo, what is all this? They're just boxes, all right? They're just boxes. Don't need to get scared. But yeah, I will say, there was this empty space to this upside, so we closed above, and then we had a nice pocket here. But we gotta say screw that. Obviously, I see up to that 270, but looks like this has already happened. So let's look at something new. Let me see a nice 2 hour here. 2 hour chart doesn't look too bad. 2 hour, the 1 hour actually looks decent too. So I feel like we have another box here. And then, well, that 271 I like up to this 273. So we do got a nice pocket here. Nice little pocket here as we're trying to go up to that 270, of course. That 271 at least. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice there. And then downside I had, hold on, let's see. So yeah, downside, okay. I don't know why my alert is all the way down here. So I had this box here. So there was a box here, right? So that's why it was looking a little bit sloppy. But under that 263, you can see we have some empty space, which is down to that 258. And hopefully we get there. So I'm hoping that somehow, some way, we end up getting that push below us. And obviously it looks like there could be a lot under that 266. So you can see there's a small little gap here as well. So yeah, right now it looks like we're trying to head up, but more of a read and react to those levels just to see how things play out. And then yeah, that's what I got on Apple. So this is my full chart here. So you can see like what I had circled, and see that higher time frame for the downside to the 4-hour chart, which we would need to get through. All right, cool. So KO and BE, all right. All right, hold on. Hold on, let me see here. Did KO have, I'm pretty sure this just had earnings. I want to see if it was, hold on, let's see. What's today? Tuesday. All right. You know what's crazy about this? And honestly, I will say this KO has been on my block list or not trade list for like a year. Maybe a little bit longer. I feel like the first couple times we traded it, we had some banger crazy moves, but I feel like it's been like just stalling. But what I would like to see here, I will say we do have empty space above us at 80.50. So if we end up closing outside this box here, there's a lot of empty space. But the only thing is about KO is it definitely loves to play around. So we could end up getting a close here. And so we could end up getting a close, and then we could end up dropping back into the box, and then it'll like try to like go up and do this. And that's what I've seen last couple times. So it definitely likes to play around. Obviously, very clean move though. So we do got that empty space. So we were talking about it yesterday. Yeah, it actually paid pretty good, like in the early days, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, the play looks good. Like, the empty space is there, but if I took this, it would have to be like a lotto for sure. So it'll be like one of those plays like, okay, you know, cool, if it hits that full target, you know, great, amazing, but if it doesn't, then, you know, that's fine too. But yeah, that's what I can see there. Only the OGs remember that. All right, yeah, we'll keep on going. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna go over the Qs again as well. So BE has, all right. So Tesla BE. Hold on. Wait, did I do Tesla? I did. We'll do it again. All right, good. I feel like we got a good box. Yeah, we got a great box here. All right, so Corvette, good to see you once again. So yeah. Hold on, just trying to figure this out really quickly. Actually, not bad. Points of contact there. So yeah, under this, I kind of like the downside for it. I mean, I don't know what the contracts look like, of course, but there's that nice gap if we do want to, you know, get that continuation to this downside. Earnings after close. So yeah, I'll check the contracts. I mean, we'll see. Maybe throw a little lotto play, but yeah, I like the downside there. PE cons are for, yeah, I haven't looked at them, so that's okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't checked it, so let me see here. All right, we'll do Tesla as well. So that's on B. Yeah, I'm liking the downside though. All right, so it looks like we got a box here, and then so it looks like we didn't end up making that consolidation like I wanted it to. So under that 372, we got empty space down to that, what, 366, man, and that looks good to me. That's if we get there. Maybe I'll leave an alert. Who knows? And then under that, or over that 376, there's a move up to this 377, which I might leave some runners because there's a lot of empty space above us. So that's what I see on Tesla. And right now, we are inside of consolidation, which is a good thing. So not too mad at that. Not too mad. So actually pretty happy about that. So yeah, we got empty space there. So if we plan on dropping today, I know what I want. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's been really weak. So we'll see if I can keep juicing Tesla. I've been milking Tesla for quite a while. So you can see like Tesla, that was just yesterday. You can see like last week, straight up, like, yeah, it's been crazy. So I mean, if it wants to give, that's cool. But if it doesn't want to, then obviously there's other plays, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see how things play out. All right, yes, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Tesla video, dude, yeah, they've been paying pretty crazy. We've been catching some good plays on it. It's been wild. So yeah, the last couple weeks have been life-changing. Yeah, that's the word. But yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. If you have any requests or if I missed your request, drop those in the comments. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. You can see what we do here. You scroll through the comments, scroll through. And yes, if you have any questions, if you're in the free chat, make sure to drop them in the comments there. But yeah, everything's in the bio. And if you do check the website, I do have like a nice, cool video that we added there. So, and some of you may be in there already. KO is going. Yo, KO, I don't want to be tempted by you, you know. All right, anyways, give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Just please do your research before tuning in. And yes, we will be in the live chat today as well. Let's see here. Yo, what's up? Let me see here. All right, let me take a look here. All right, yeah, KO. I don't want to be tempted by this. Yeah, but that does look really good. All right, so we did Tesla. All right. Excuse me. Let's see here. Yo, Clifford, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So INTC, yeah. You know what? INTC actually, I've actually been waiting for this one. Sorry, I don't know why that thing's there. INTC. So yeah, we do got empty space, which is under us here. Under that 7920. This is my original box that I had for the last couple of days, and honestly, yeah, if we can get a nice close under that wall there, INTC actually doesn't look too bad. Then there is empty space down to this, what, 68, and then 70 or 73 first, and then that 68. That's if we can get that break. You can see we've been going back and forth like this for the past couple days or whatever. So yeah, I would like to see if we can break through that and then have this empty space here, which looks really good. So yeah, not too bad there. We'll see how things play out. All right, let me see here. Apple. Apple has a crazy move here. All right, I'm liking that. Looking good. All right, Q's, I gotta tweak this chart up here. I have to. I gotta tweak it up here. You know what? 20 minutes left for market to open. Okay, I got it. Let's see where this 1 hour is. 1 hour, we're building that. Okay. McDonald's dropping hard lately. HOD. Yeah, I got you, bro. So there's still empty space here, which looks good. I like under that 655. I kind of would like to see if we can retest this level. So still under the 655 looks good. And then obviously if we close like this, I would consider this a box. And so we would have to close like this. And then if that ends up happening, I'll probably try it up to the 661 and then have runners up to that 665. Hold on. So this is if we do plan on going up. But right now, this isn't necessarily a box yet. So this is how I'm going to play it here. So we got to get under that 655 again. And then want to see if we can, like, yeah, break under that wall and then actually have this empty space move. But we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if we can actually get a move here for today. I know this chart looks a little bit sloppy, but pretty much same thing. I just hate how the move happened, like, right pre-market. But yeah, if we can get a close like this, 657 next candle, we could have empty space here. So I'm looking both ways, honestly. So we'll see how things play out. We shall see. We shall see. All right, so yeah, that's on the Qs. I'll be watching that. Let me see where. Dang. Okay. POTR recovered, did it? Let me see. POTR HOD. Yeah, I feel like we got a couple good ones today, man. I gotta pull up another chart. Just give me a second here. Luis, what's up, bro? CRCL. Got you, man. Lando, what's up, bro? Thoughts on AMD? All right, yeah, we're gonna go over those. Let me see here. CRCL. So I feel like, so this has been playing around a lot. I have down to this 84.95 if we can stay under this 94.29. This only reason is because we hit the imbalance, so that 94.29 is that imbalance. But if we can continue, it looks good down to that 84.95. So that's what I like there, which doesn't look too bad. So we'll see how that plays out. You can see this was my original box, and you can see it pretty much played around and then finally gave up. So that's on the CRCL there. What else did we do? IWM. Yeah, so IWM, this is what I have here. It kind of already happened, but I have under this 274. So basically, you know, there's empty space here. So crazy empty space. We went into this 4 hour too. So I would like to see under this 274 mark, we can get a break, you know, if we can, of course. I would like to see if we can get under and touch down to this 269. So that's what I would like to see. I will be keeping an eye out on that for today. Last time it went, you can see we touched the imbalance pretty much perfectly. So hopefully we can at least do the same thing. And then this time, wanting a little bit more. So that's that. That's on IWM there. All right, Tesla, we did that. PLTR. Okay. It did recover a bit. Q's Lotto. Let me see, CVX. Actually. Yeah, I don't know what that ad is. Sorry if you're hearing an ad right now. Alright. Leave me alone. Nice. You know what? That actually looks pretty good. That 4 hour looks decent. 4 hour. That 2 hour looks really good too. Alright, so before you roast me, before you say anything, we do got empty space here, okay? Empty space there and a couple more legs up. What I have here, so this is going to be, this is a range. This is not a box. This is a range. This is like a little range play. So for us to try the empty space here for the upside, we've got to break through this 188. Like up to that, so 191. So definitely could be a trim at that 190. That's if we do get that break above, which doesn't look too bad. All right, so that's there. That looks really good. We got empty space there. Not too bad at all. So that's on the CVX. Not terrible, not terrible. Let me see where SPY is sitting at here currently. We're making some killer empty space. Some killer structure here. NVDA. MCD. Let me see. All right. And hold on, I got to send a couple messages inside of the Discord, so give me 1 second here. So yeah, pretty much getting ready for today. All right, cool. All right, we're sending a couple chats inside the Discord. Not sure about the contracts, but plenty of empty space. Oh, dude, yeah, I see some empty space. All right. Yeah, there's a lot. Let me see here. Yeah, it's been straight up dropping though. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of empty space, you know. Especially above this, what? 295. Obviously, we get above this 293. A little pocket here as well. And then, like, see up to that 298. So, yeah, this play doesn't look bad. Hopefully, we end up making a move. So that's there. But it looks like we've been trying to drop, haven't we? All right. NVDA. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, so this is what I got here. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Okay, so this is what I have, which honestly, it doesn't look bad here. So what I see here. All right, one second, sorry. All right, so, and honestly, this looks way cleaner than the Qs. It looks way cleaner than like a lot of these trades. But we got empty space under us, and I basically have this clean gap up here, no consolidation, as you can see. And I want to see if we can break under that 207.80. If we could do that. I'll be looking for this downside here. And it looks like could be a lotto under this 209.36, but right now we'll have to see how that plays out. Under that 207 looks really good, so I may or may not have that up. Yo, Blanco, what's up? Thanks for the roses. Hope you're having a great day today. HOD. All right, so we're going to get rid of this. We're going to start fresh. Downside looks like it's trying to hit. Hold on, let me see. 24 hour. So I still like the upside, man. So the upside looks good here, but it looks like we did end up building some structure. And hold on, let me see here. I'm thinking that we might end up retesting. So I would like to see if we retest this. So the downside looks actually pretty crazy, right? So clean little gap up, no consolidations. And then under, so want to see if we can retest this 83.25 for possible downside. So yeah, that looks crazy. We got a lot of empty space there, which doesn't look too bad. CRCL or, oops, sorry, ORCL. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So I like this 2 hour. I'm seeing this 2 hour chart, and it looks like we got empty space here under this, what? 162. Down to that 139. If we can, get that continuation. Yeah, they look pretty much alike, bro. I'm glad you caught on to that. They look exactly alike. So we did close under, but I kind of would like to see if we can retest this 162 again. So for me, I probably wouldn't like jumping right at open. I probably would like to see like what these candles do here. But yeah, there is a lot of downside if we can retest that 162.40, which looks good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I got a lot of typing to do as usual. So yeah, got to do a lot of typing. I'm going to be in the Discord. If you do want to join, if you want to be a part of the team, the community, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Scroll through, see what we pretty much do. Obviously, if you don't want to join, I will be live a little bit later today, so you can join my free live stream as well. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you all have a blessed one. See you all soon. Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.